Hey, hold on, cause
What?
why?
Huh?
There's a clipper that clipped me doing giving something to the mage, but they put neon's kick on it. What the fuck are they doing? Is my kick not? What the? Is this Ninja still on my shit or something?
Inside the club, you still gonna need ID.
Why don't I have no kick watermark, gang?
the entire No Jumper brand, saying they all suck. They're all peons, Dan.
I think if Adam told suck my from this flow, in exchange you get the podcast once a week, you think they won't make it? All right, man. Adam is the only person who will hire them on his platform.
And so the No Jumper hosts got mad about this. They're like, why is this 5'2", 386-pound Jala?
He paid $2,500 for the box.
Why is he dissing us, and why is the cuck not sticking up for us? Listen to what the cuck has to say.
That's just like, yeah, you can say that. I don't care. If he said something about me, I might get concerned, but he can say whatever he wants. That's about you guys. I don't know.
Damn, okay.
I told them fire up the OBS and defend themselves.
I think they talk about No Jumper being bad as a platform for Adam to get sick of it and actually speak out about it. But you're pretty much saying it's not even on your radar.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know. Like, if he does say that, then like I would respond. Like, if anyone sent me a clip of Flacco saying something that I felt like was offensive enough that I wanted to respond to it, I would do so. But,
okay.
So Jala says that 99% of all of No Jumper fucking sucks, and the cuck says that he doesn't really see that as like really anything that he's like, yeah, that's true. What the fuck? What? And so people were like, whoa, the cuck is acting scared. Like, is he scared to respond to this Jala? What does Jala have on the cuck? People were seriously concerned about this. They were like, does Jala have some seriously like disturbing, twisted details that he could go scorched earth with on this cuck? And he doesn't want the smoke. So the cuck's like, I honestly didn't see anything. You didn't see anything, really? You've got Jala talking about how shitty No Jumper is. You didn't see that? I don't think so. I'm going to have to add that to the 16's book of lies. What? And so he's pretty much trying to lie his way out of responding to Jala, and the teasing him. They were like, why are you letting Jala bully you? What happened to the 22-ster? So the cuck finally sends a couple of shots Jala's way, and he basically says that Jala is a loser who is inept with women. He teases him for buying prostitutes and having no life at all. He's pretty much shitting on Jala. I want to show you this. Look at
this. When did Flacco like have friends in real life? Like, no shots. Like, I'm in the same boat where honestly, yeah, Flacco is exactly like me in the sense that Flacco just literally like makes YouTube videos and then goes to sleep. Like, he like I have like a family. I have a kid and a wife. I mean, I guess he has like a girlfriend, but he don't do shit besides make YouTube videos.
So this is an actual diss. This isn't light. This isn't like, oh, he's just, no, he's actually dissing Jala. He's saying, I've got a wife, I've got a kid, I've got stuff Jala has no idea about, like he's not even a man. So this cuck's basically saying that he's better than Jala. He's what? I mean, really, he really is. He's saying that his life is more he's got more responsibilities. He's actually interested in stuff.
But I have like other things I'm interested in, shit that I don't make YouTube content about. But with Flacco, literally, you have to understand, he does not do anything besides make YouTube videos. And I don't know, maybe solicit prostitutes here and there. But I think that's part of the problem.
See, there you go. Why do you have to add that prostitute jab in there at the end? This guy.
You gotta understand, Jala makes YouTube videos and has sex with teenage street-level prostitutes.
That's literally a diss. I don't care. I mean, this isn't subbing anymore. He threw that in at the end, and he meant it as a diss. So the cuck is actually, and he's also bitter about Jala's ability to make so many videos. Jala wakes up literally in the morning, starts making videos for like 16 hours. I clocked it. I watched his activity. He's making videos for 16 hours a day, and people are just astonished by his ability to, his output is seriously, his biggest attribute is his ability to output so much content. And it's because I think that he has a drug problem.
He paid $2,500 for the box.
I think he's using Adderall as a doping measure. I think he's doping. This is the same thing as using steroids in Major League Baseball. But in this case, it's legal because it's prescribed to him, I think, probably. And I'm going to show you some clips that support my theory. And I'm going to start with this. Look at this. Jala talking about Adderall in a conversation. He brings it up like he doesn't even know what it is. He's saying that like he's heard of it before. Okay, watch this.
Bro really needs to probably sit down and, and decompress.
He might dish you, say cocaine, get rid of that stutter problem too.
Yo, no, bro, I heard Adderall gets rid of it.
Which one you gonna do?
Bro, I'll go with Adderall first before cocaine. Right. No, but bro, listen, I'll keep it a buck though, right? So, bro, like when I see crackheads out here, right? Crack look like it's so much fun, right? Yeah. So if I'm, let's say, 70 years old on my deathbed, bro, I'll probably try some crack.
You gonna die at 70.
Okay, so Jala says that he thinks crack looks fun. What? But he says, I heard Adderall. I'm looking at Adderall Adderall someday because I heard that it gets rid of your paralyzed. He's talking about lying and sort of by omission, by acting like he didn't know what Adderall was, and this is a proven lie. Watch this clip.
So at some point in my life, I was prescribed Adderall. So
you did Adderall for a while?
Shit.
How long?
Wow, so now he says he had an Adderall prescription.
What?
Before he was saying, I heard Adderall, I heard somewhere Adderall might get rid of it, but I want to try crack.
no, bro, I heard Adderall gets rid of it.
Which one you gonna do?
Bro, I'll go with Adderall first.
Now he's saying that he's actually had a prescription. And he says, at some point in my life, I had a prescription. Wait until you hear how long ago his...
So
You did Adderall for a while?
Shit.
How long?
like
That was like 2 years before he joined No Jumper. But he's acting like he barely knows what it is.
you know,
Like a year, a couple months? Like how long?
I would like be real. Like it usually like came out during finals week like my first 2 years, probably like freshman or sophomore.
You got a degree?
So the more he talks, the more suspicious this gets. He says that he only took it the first 2 years of college, but not the last 2 years. Why would he just abandon that? And he used it for finals week, so he's using it for extreme focus. And this is exactly what I think that he uses it to make YouTube videos for. He's just focused on YouTube videos from the moment he opens his eyes to the moment he closes them to go to sleep.
Or maybe like even Adderall or something.
Nah, man, not Adderall. Like it should be like more, like more sharp.
Would you take an Adderall?
Yeah, I've taken it before.
Really? What does it do?
But you really think that's a video of someone who's unhinged
Come on,
and
stutter.
off crazy medication?
All right, so Jala admits to having a prescription for Adderall for...
Your squad mate won the fight. They're redeploying now. Squad mate redeploying to the A.
Well, I'm going to charge you with that murder today.
You tell us what happened.
Just skip me. I don't want to talk. And I had no involvement. You're going to charge me with that murder.
Mm-hmm.
That's not possible.
It is possible.
I mean, tell us what happened.
I'm good.
My dad shot at this lady that cut us off in traffic.
Friends, today's Humpty Dumpty is Terrell Lewis, and the way police massage his ego and then completely switch is worth the wait later in the video. But this guy is alleged to have killed 4 people. How savage and brutal is that? Now before I play his police interview, let me tell you what he did. March 21st, 2022, Deja Daniels was shot in her car. And then on April 29th, 2022, his girlfriend, Janisha Williams, her sister, Jamonica Williams, and their brother, Jordan Williams, was also killed. This is just way too much for one interview. What the hell are you doing, Terrell? So I'll play his initial police interview, then we'll get on to his second interview. It is a bit slow, but be patient. As I said, the way police keep him calm and then switch is a sight to see.
So what is doing right here? What is this?
Before we get to talk to you, I have to read your constitutional rights to you. And your constitutional rights, what I just read to you, And I asked you, did you understand them? Did you understand them when I read them out to you?
What is concerning? That's what I'm asking.
It's before we get to talk to you and ask you any questioning. It's not saying you did anything wrong or anything like that. It's just your rights.
I'm gonna just leave it alone, man.
Right, you have certain rights under the United States Constitution. Okay, and just like I read out to you, you do not have to make a statement or say anything. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You understand that? What I'm reading out to you?
I can hear you.
Okay, but do you understand it?
Have you been arrested before, Troy?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. How many times?
Once on a domestic.
Okay. They read you your rights at that point. When you got arrested at that point.
Yeah, I had got them dropped.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so that's your rights I have to read to you before I start talking to you. Do you understand your rights?
Yeah, I understand what you're telling me.
Okay. All right. So, like I was saying too, it's been a very long morning for you and for us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll just start it with you first, and you tell us what happened.
Just skip me. I don't want to talk.
I mean, tell us what happened.
I'm good.
You had told them when they, picked you up that.
I didn't tell them about nothing. They said, "What's your name?" They asked my name. I gave them my name. They put me in the back of the car. I asked them, could my son talk on the phone? They said no. They put me in the back of the car and they brought me here. This is just how it went.
So you wasn't the person that we need to talk to?
You tell me. That's what I'm asking. You guys you just came in here. Before they didn't say nothing to me. They put me in the back of the car because we was up under the bridge.
Right.
When we got the Amber Alert, that's when we went up under the bridge, me and my son. When we got the Amber Alert. After that, ain't nobody read my rights. They brought me here. That was it.
Okay. Well, I just read you your rights.
Yeah, you did. That's what I'm saying. You the first person to talk to me.
Right.
Everybody put me in the car other than that.
And that's why we're reading your rights, and now we want to talk to you.
Right.
Okay? Because we want to hear your story. We want to hear what happened today. We want to hear how you ended up being under that bridge. Okay?
Right. When we got the Amber Alert and we got the call, everybody was calling me. We went up on the bridge. Soon as we ran up on it was like, no, that's 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes. And then we went on the bridge. We seen the cop. I told him, hey, this is us right here. Me and my son. He was like, what's your name? I gave him my name. And then my son gave him his name. And they brought us out and they put me in that car. And they switched me to another car after that. And then they brought me here.
And
now I'm here talking to you guys. This is just how I went.
Well, I was curious. There's a crime that happened up in the Sutil area, and I was just curious if you knew anything about it. Is what I'm getting at. But you say you've never been up in that area. You don't really go on that side of town.
You talk. Well, Janisha was. That's who. If anything, she probably messing with somebody else. I'm not sure, but
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me just show you some pictures then. Have you ever seen this car before? It's a BMW SUV.
My friend Robin had one when I was in college. Yeah.
Is Robin a male or female?
Female.
Female Robin.
I vape, but I don't need to vape, I only do it when my friends do it, or on the weekends, but never in school. I mean, usually. Unless I'm really craving it. And I only have one vape, plus one in my nightstand. And I think there might be one in my locker. I don't know. I don't really like to think about it.
Today, we're making the GPT 5.6 series of models generally available. Across the family, GPT 5.6 delivers more intelligence per token and is better at staying on track, even with ambiguous prompts. Let's take a look at what it can do. I used GPT 5.6 in Codex to build a brand new card game from a short, intentionally open-ended prompt, something I'd actually want to play. The model designed the core game mechanics, generated the artwork, and shipped a working first version. But I had an idea for an even better version, so I asked it to keep going, add levels, enhance the game mechanics, customize the artwork, and create a soundtrack. I love how thorough the model is. I didn't have to worry about designing every screen, defining every interaction, or managing a stack of tickets. What I found really cool with GPT 5.6 is programmatic tool calling. When building the game, the model was able to call tools from a sandbox and avoid a lot of back and forth between the tool output and the context window. This saved me a ton of time and tokens. Another thing that makes the model so persistent are new reasoning levels above extra high that give GPT 5.6 even more thinking power. If you're using the model in Codex, GPT 5.6 is better at delegating work to sub-agents. Previous models could have access to that capability, but GPT 5.6 is trained to decide for itself when delegation is useful. With our game, the model used sub-agents to break the work up and finish it in parallel, like art and sound design. If you're using GPT 5.6 in the API, we have a flagship model for ambitious agentic work, a more balanced model, and our fast, affordable model for everyday tasks. This game is just one of many projects I've built with GPT 5.6, and I can't wait to see what you make. Happy building.
How long ago was that?
This is like years ago, like 2010, 12.
10, 12. Right. But do you know anybody like recently, or have you had any problems with anybody driving a car like that?
No, sir.
Okay. I got another picture of it. This would be right off of Moncrief and Dostie Drive east or west and Welland Road.
No.
Just south of Suto.
No, we don't even hang in the ghetto area.
Do you know where Lonnie Miller Park is? It's kind of right by that.
Yeah, I heard of that. They be hanging out there on the weekends.
Yeah. Kind of an older crowd. They sit out there and grill and drink all day.
Yeah.
They don't really bother anybody. But,
right.
All right. But this was over there. There's a lady that got shot over there. Ended up crashing her car in the house. Had you heard about that?
Nah, she ain't never tell me nothing about that.
Who didn't tell you nothing?
Janisha. Jarrell never said nothing about that. I mean, that's something that was being talked about.
Yeah. Okay. There's a young lady shot sitting in that car. So why would Janisha have talked about it?
No, just something. If it was an involvement or something like,
or she heard of it or knew somebody.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she would come to me because I supposed to be her best friend, but things was going left for some reason.
What caused things to go left?
That's when I'm not getting either. So
sometimes you never know. You know, you never know what's going on in a woman's mind.
Let's get down to the details. Yeah.
Do you know anybody named Deja Daniels?
No. Okay. Most people I know, I follow them on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have Facebook.
I do.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, I got a lot of friends on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But is Deja Daniels one of the friends?
No. I know it by heart. Like, my name. I really don't mess with people like that. I'm not a people person.
Alright. I don't think she was either. She's kind of a loner. But she is dead. Alright. Did you have any kind of problems since March? With any kind of problems with anybody trying to hurt you or anything?
No, actually after we moved out of Kendalltown and she stayed with her brother and I moved on 11th Street. That's when my son was staying back and forth with me and with her. So
she was off of University, right?
Yes, sir.
And you were off of East 11th, so that's nowhere near over here.
Yes, sir.
And you don't really go into that part of the hood, and you don't know anybody over there?
Not like that. If we do take a ride, we don't stop and get involved with people. We're not a people person.
Gotcha.
No one. That's what I'm saying. She shouldn't be involved with no one either. So.
Do y'all ever go up into the Callahan area? Up US 1 up there for anything? That's like just north of that area.
No.
Okay.
If we do, we want to buy a car. I thought you were going to say like 301 area, like on 301.
Yeah, I mean that's way west.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like US 1, New Kings Road.
Yeah.
It comes right up, comes past Moncrief, Myrtle, Fairfax, 45th, Edgewood, Cleveland.
Not unless we want to see her stepmom that stays off Edgewood, Sinead Bennett.
Sinead.
Show me. Show me. What do you want, Miss Hagen?
I want my life back.
I know you. You're famous.
It's a tragedy what they did to him. Boo! I'd like to volunteer for human trials.
This isn't cosmetic surgery.
Even if it kills me, I'll be better off than I am now. I'm okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I feel great, actually.
I have no idea what side effects you'll have or how to treat them.
Sir, the seatbelt sign is on.
We're in unknown territory.
What's happening to me?
If you're harboring feelings of anger, you need to let them go.
You want to know how I feel? The people I trusted betrayed me. The justice system failed me. They stole my career, my money, my life. I'm a monster.
I have no idea who you are.
Court center. Never been hit before. Your specialty, basically.
Bennett, yeah.
But you haven't had any like road rage incidents or anybody chasing you down and
No.
anything crazy like that?
No.
Okay. And you don't really go on that side of town, so you probably don't know anything about this.
No, me, Jarrell, and Johnny she would take our rides, but like I said, we never stopped in the.
Never had any problems along the way
Never.
at all?
No.
Okay.
What about any like hit and runs? Anyone like sideswipe you and wouldn't stop or anything like that? Car crashes.
I don't know. She said she got in an accident. Did she? Yeah. She did get in an accident. She said she did say she got in an accident. I'm not sure, but she did say she got in an accident. I think it was the U-Haul truck, if I'm not mistaken. She had a lawsuit point against her.
Have you fired a weapon out a window while driving your car at all?
No, I just got involved with this incident here, and I'm trying to see how this goes, but I haven't had no involvements, nothing. So we need to find out what's going on. That's why I said, just be straight up with me.
Yeah, I'm asking questions to try to be straight up with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's not a lot to it, you know.
That's why
I'm trying to pick your brain, see if you was in there at all, if you heard about it, if you knew anything about it. But if you have fired a gun out a window or jumped out and shot at another car or anything like that.
Hell no.
This is before all this other stuff.
Correct.
Well, this lady that was shot, Deja, shot sitting in her car 2 times in the head. I know it's a graphic picture to look at. Young girl. Got a little boy about 1 year old. Trying to enjoy her Sunday and have a good time. And, you know, something happened and she ends up getting, you know, chased down and shot in the head. Driving her car trying to go pick her little boy up. It's kind of sad.
When did this happen?
This happened in, like, toward the end of March. But it was all in that area that I was talking about. Like, near Lonnie Miller Park.
So what led to you guys coming to me, asking me questions?
Well, there are things with your current case that link to this case.
Which is?
Which is the bullets are the same.
Right.
So the bullets from those guns in the case that I'm not going to talk to you about,
right,
are the same ones from this.
Yeah. And Janisha's not here right now. But I wasn't messing with this girl.
No.
I had no involvement.
You guys are complete strangers.
Yeah.
I don't think that you know her, and I don't think that she knows you. I don't think that she knows Janisha. It's complete strangers. But you can see where that's really troubling on our side.
Right.
Could there be any reason you can think of why?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. When was this? Like, you get
late March, March 20th, Sunday.
Day, night,
evening. A little after sunset.
No.
Okay.
Usually she'd be with me, or she's at her brother's house on University in River City. But like I said, she don't be with me and my son all the time. So,
what kind of car did Janisha usually drive?
We had all different cars because I put.
Oh, you say you flip cars?
I have her put them in my name, but in her name, and then I'll sell them like that. So, and if she's driving the car, she just drives her car, but she don't have a car either for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like she'll have a car for maybe 2 months, if that. If it gives a problem, we'll sell it. I have cars every 2-3 days, so.
It's a lot to deal with.
Yeah. If you can check the records of cars, that's in her name. If you go to the tax collectors. Yeah.
Okay. It's probably a long list, huh?
Yeah.
Not really interested in the cars as much as trying to get to the bottom of who killed this young lady. Because it's, I mean, you have a son, you care about your son.
Right.
You know, can you imagine going to pick him up and something happened along the way and, you know, now he's without his dad?
Yeah, I haven't even talked to him. That's what I was asking about. And I was asking my private attorney as she talked to my son. So, you know.
I don't know where he's at, and I don't know how he's doing. I haven't talked to him either. I haven't seen him. Never even met him.
None of you guys. Nobody knows where he's at. Nothing.
I'm sure he's with family.
Yeah.
But your current case wasn't investigated by our team.
Mm-hmm.
I was off that day. I wasn't even at work, so I never went out there. I didn't talk to you. This is the first time we've ever met. I didn't go to the scene. I didn't see the cars. I didn't do anything.
Yeah. Now this gets deeper because now I kind of figure who she's been involved with, what else she's been messing with.
But this girl lives in that area, stays in that area. She doesn't really branch out from that area. So if you guys live over across town from there, and don't really know anybody or hang out over there, the chances of her knowing her are slim to none. I don't think there's a connection. I can look through phone records and see, but I don't believe that.
But like I said, I have no involvement with this girl either myself either. Like relationship, side chick. No,
I didn't think you did.
Yeah.
I didn't think you did. Like I said, I believe that you guys are all strangers. Like you've never seen her, you've never met her, you don't know her. Like a lesbian relationship or with some guy? Or,
I don't know. Just.
But you guys have problems with.
Yeah, we was off and on. You know, so that's why she wanted to live. I never understood why she wanted to live with her brother and her sister on the couch. I mean, we had somewhere to stay. It didn't make sense. Why would you want to sleep on the couch when you got somewhere in the bed where you can stay in the house? You can turn the key whenever you want.
Y'all didn't have no problems? Or,
No, it just the lease was up when we moved from Kendalltown, and she decided to stay there instead of staying with me and Jarrell. So.
Talking about Kendalltown, the apartments over by the Walmart.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been on this earth for a little bit of time, but I can honestly say I have not figured women out. You know, they come up with things in their heads, and who knows why they do what.
Yeah, this is.
You believe there's something else?
Yeah, the more days come by, the more you think about it, the more distance
things don't.
It's not adding up. You know, and then I call her brother phone, right, and it's blocked, right. So sometime late at night we stay on the phone all night, right. So suddenly the phone just hangs up. I call back, she don't pick up. Then she come back hours later, like 3, 4 in the morning, like she was asleep. But any other night the phone just stay on, and we'll wake up 6 o'clock in the morning.
You got a hell of a phone bill.
No, it's unlimited. No, it's unlimited.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But y'all would just call each other and be in different places and leave the phone?
Because she was staying with her brother.
How long she had that phone number?
Years.
Okay. Yeah. So y'all are the type where you have one phone number like forever, like because I mean you remember that she did.
Yeah, she never wanted to get rid of the number.
Yeah. So it sounds like you're pretty close to your son Jarrell, right?
Yeah. Okay. For the last 3 months I was, because that was another thing. She let him move with me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What mother gives up their child?
Yeah, that does seem kind of odd.
And if you ask her mom, there was always. Now they want custody of my son, but before they would let her do her thing, and I had to take up guardianship over my son, which I had done went through it with DCL.
Yeah.
So they gave up ownership, but now this is a case going on. Now they want that because of the benefits basically gonna come off of it.
Yeah.
So now I'm fighting for the rights for him.
Yeah.
Right now, as we speak, I had got a subpoena for custody of Jarrell. Yeah. So that's what I'm going through right now as well, on a separate case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But so you and Jarrell, you guys like ride around together, y'all like, you know. It kind of seemed like y'all, you see he was with you most of the time. Like y'all pretty tight.
Yeah.
You ever take him up there to like Lonnie Miller or anything, hang out, like barbecue on weekends or anything?
We sometimes we'll ride. Yeah. Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got any particular or just ride around the city?
We just ride around the city. It can be on the south side, it can be on the north side, it can be on the west side of 103rd. That's mainly our routes. Like we'll go to the beach, we'll go to Hannah Park, go sit out on the beach out there.
ウマ娘新シナリオグランドライブが復活ライブミッション開始しますウマ娘の楽曲の可能性見てみたいねグランドライブ開幕キャンペーン中
K12 has helped a lot with my ADHD because if I'm in an area where I feel like I'm getting distracted or dozing off somewhere, I can just move and just work somewhere else. And I can have my mom help me, or I can give myself a brain break.
Trying to think of the spots we'll go to.
Yeah, Park's pretty.
We'll go to Blue Cypress. We call that the island.
That's another pretty one.
Yeah. We go to Blue Cypress. Yeah. We call it the island. We go to both parks. It's a park on the side, and then it's Blue Cypress is a park, and then we'll go to the one way down off before you go in the ghetto. You go around the curve, and then it's another park back there in the back.
Are you talking about police officer? Yup University?
Yeah.
The marina way back in the back?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We go to the side spots with me and him.
Charter Point.
Yeah.
I got you. You think he's a pretty honest kid? I know you said he's like easily influenced.
Yeah, he's pretty honest. As long as you don't have people around him telling him what to do, like,
yeah,
he won't be misled.
Yeah, no, I think that's important for all kids. Like I got a kid.
At approximately 10:08 p.m. on the 8th of July 2023, Sergeant Austin Duncan Flemister was advised that the Cabot Police Department was pursuing a white Dodge Challenger that had just been reported stolen. Cabot officers requested assistance as the pursuit entered Interstate 30. Sergeant Duncan Flemister located the pursuit, took over as the lead unit, and continued chasing the Dodge Challenger as it reached speeds approaching 130 miles per hour.
16. Nothing on the front right now.
Force State, you are primary now, 48, copy traffic.
Police past 139B, still going south of 130 right now.
10-4.
Saturday. 18 to 16, I'm about to scout there and change. Number 139A exit. They were still going to be heading on I-30.
I don't know about that back in the day.
Yep, we're just past 139A exit, still on I-30.
Report.
Use this time for some target practice. The real thing's coming soon.
I-30 going, west for 6 for Kilo.
10-4.
I'm no longer secondary. Kind of making what I'll call secondary, I'll call it. Or 30 west. Just back to the south interchange. Right lane, speed to 120.
Enemy dropping into the AO. All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
11, 18, and 16, y'all end it when you can. 10-4. Just past the 137 westbound. Number 2 lane, speed to 135. TVI. Copy TVI.
Following the pit maneuver, the driver, later identified as Marquette Muhammad, immediately exited the disabled Challenger and fled on foot into a nearby area. After a brief search, officers located Muhammad and took him into custody without further incident. At approximately 5 p.m. on the 17th of June 2026, officers attempted to stop a suspect for reckless driving. During the pursuit, the suspect was involved in 8 separate collisions. Because of the extreme danger to the public, officers ultimately terminated the pursuit. On the 22nd of June 2026, investigators located the suspect again, this time driving a Toyota. As officers moved in to make contact, the suspect once again fled, initiating another pursuit.
That's his car sounding like that? He's Spanish. Car sounding like that, he's Spanish.
sitting here right now.
Jack, that was his car sounding like that? I know, y'all. I ain't even playing this map.
Welcome to Core Documents, the trusted source in affordable tax-saving benefit plan documents for more than 20 years. The Core Individual Coverage HRA Plan Document Package provides everything an employer needs to set up an IRS and DOL-compliant ICHRA for employees. Under the plan, employees are reimbursed for health insurance bought on the open market or an exchange. This means freedom from the costs and constraints of one-size-fits-all traditional group health plans. An individual coverage HRA is available to any size employer group for any benefit amount, making it a custom fit for just about any business. And all reimbursements for premiums and related expenses are tax-free to the employee. The ICHRA is the most flexible HRA plan design available. Employers define one or more employee classification groups, choosing from status criteria, such as full-time, part-time. The company then decides the amount of the benefit, what is reimbursed, if funds roll over at the end of the year, and so forth. And it works with both HSAs and FSAs through an employer's Section 125 cafeteria plan. Individual coverage options are wide open to the employee for any health insurance policies sold on the open market or an exchange. Medicare qualifies too, but no group health plan, including that of a spouse or parent, nor will
All tapped. Clip too. Y'all just don't see what I'm doing. All tapped jazz.
That's all orange.
Following the pit maneuver, officers removed the driver, later identified as Zachary Reed, from the wreckage. A search of his person uncovered marijuana and a glass pipe. Reed was transported to a local hospital under guard for treatment. Reed faces a total of 18 criminal charges stemming from both pursuits. The primary charges include felony fleeing and eluding, assault on a law enforcement officer, leaving the scene of an accident, and possession of a controlled substance. His bond was set at $105,000 pending trial. At approximately 1:44 a.m. on the 16th of November, 2025, Trooper Walker was on patrol when a white SUV passed his patrol vehicle at a high rate of speed. Using his in-car radar, Trooper Walker confirmed the vehicle was speeding. As he caught up to initiate a traffic stop, the driver chose to flee instead of pulling over, setting off a pursuit that would end in tragedy.
Step 4, units in 31033.
Rush out. You're headed to the war zone. Enemy soldier incoming. closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
What is up, Daddy Gang? It is your founding father, Alex Cooper, with Call Her Daddy.
Paul Wesley, welcome to Call Her Daddy.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, actor, advocate, director, bourbon connoisseur, father of Greg, best friend of Ian Somerhalder. I mean, it is such an honor and a pleasure to be sitting down with you today, Paul.
You're so sweet. Thank you.
Obviously, you were on one of the most iconic shows of all time, in my opinion, The Vampire Diaries, and I've always been obsessed. I remember when I started watching it,
Capture it. Eliminate all the targets in the AR.
Quick.
Felony stop if he's still in the vehicle, Sima.
Following the pit maneuver, Trooper Walker repeatedly issued commands but received no response from the driver. As officers approached the overturned vehicle, they discovered that the driver had been ejected and was lying nearby. Officers checked for a pulse but found none and immediately began CPR, continuing until emergency medical personnel arrived. The driver, later identified as Devontae Hinton, was pronounced dead at the scene. Had he simply stopped when Trooper Walker first attempted the traffic stop, the outcome might have been very different. At approximately 9:50 p.m. on the 8th of October 2022, Trooper Williams was advised that a Honda Civic was recklessly fleeing from local officers at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour. Minutes later, he spotted a vehicle matching the description, passing his location at more than 140 miles per hour. Trooper Williams immediately accelerated to join the pursuit. It took him approximately 2 minutes to catch up to the suspect, who was still traveling between 120 and 130 miles per hour.
Intel point activated. Now ensure the point is secure. Well done, soldier. Check your map for the next gas spread location. Get your squad to the safe zone. Leave no one behind.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one, to platforms ready for many. From passion
Your squad mate's site securing the intel. Join them to increase the speed of the capture. Get some napalm on my target. Capture complete. Hell of a job. Uploading information on the next gas bridge. Squad mates in the gulag. If they survive, they redeploy. Point turret active.
I'll be with you if you can wait until you get up on combat. That's not going to say that behind you.
Your squad mates on the side. They're RCB at this time. Bounty targets are up. Get after them. Establish hardpoint care package ready for delivery. Requesting care package deployed. Come get this loot. Care package on standby.
Over the next several minutes, the suspect continued driving recklessly at extremely high speeds, showing no indication of slowing down or surrendering. If the pursuit continued under those conditions, a high-speed pit maneuver appeared increasingly likely. Trooper Williams was known for successfully executing pit maneuvers at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour when circumstances required.
Care package ready for delivery. Requesting care package deployed. Care package on standby. Care package ready for delivery. Smokescreen bombardment standing by. Friendly loadout drops on the way. Target area marked. You're cleared hot. Captain inbound. Marking 2 safe zones. Care package on standby. TACCOM, get a care package on my location.
Status 1067, multiple over.
Tally hostile.
We'll roll over the interstate now.
Setting waypoint. Hostile shooter.
Keep him up! The pit maneuver, performed at approximately 133 miles per hour, sent the Honda rolling multiple times before it came to rest with catastrophic damage. Officers quickly removed the driver from the wrecked vehicle and took him into custody without further incident. Despite the violent crash, the driver was remarkably fortunate to escape without suffering serious injuries. At approximately 10:30 p.m. on the 14th of August 2022, Trooper Walker was stationary on southbound Interstate 85 when he noticed a vehicle approaching with only its LED daytime running lights illuminated. As the vehicle passed, he identified it as a black Hyundai Sonata. Trooper Walker activated his emergency lights and attempted to initiate a traffic stop. The Hyundai initially signaled as if it were pulling onto the right shoulder, but instead continued forward before accelerating away. Trooper Walker advised dispatch that the driver was fleeing and that a pursuit was underway.
Only one man.
88 finding, I'm gonna be 1080. And then it's gonna be a Sonata black in color, stand by for attack.
An enemy squad is hunting you. Stay sharp.
48 outbound right now, Noonan. Coming up with 47 Noonan, 47 south right now. Noonan tag is Tom David Paul. 7972 2D. 7972 out of Georgia. Crossing all over lanes, no turn signals, far right lane. I'm clear, we're coming up 46 right now. I'm the medium out, light traffic, car in the left-hand lane. Suspect vehicle is going to be middle lane. Turn signal to the left. No good pit.
Strangers would stop and ask me, "Hey Oprah, have you read The Old Golden? It's your kind of book." The book started off self-published by a first-time author with no publicity or marketing campaign, to then topping the New York Times bestseller list.
There was no deadline, no editor, no writing coach, no publisher, no agent.
This is unbelievable.
I cried a lot as I wrote this book.
You did.
And fell in love with the characters because they all remind me of someone I actually know. This man could love lots of people unlike himself. I wonder if I could do the same thing.
That's exactly what happened to me.
For anything to be good, truly good, but there must be love in it. It's the truth.
That's right.
I think that if we accept that premise as a rule for life, we have to figure out, okay, what is love and then how do we live it out? And I think that the novel for me, as I look at it now, was maybe an attempt on my part to answer those questions. What does it look like to live a life of love?
Hi, everybody. I'm so glad to be here with you on the Oprah Podcast. Welcome to my front porch. So many people were telling me, about this book. People I knew, people I didn't know, strangers would stop and ask me, "Hey, Oprah, have you read The Old Golden? It's your kind of book." And it turns out it actually is my kind of book. This book quietly became what the New York Times calls a word of mouth smash hit. The book started off self-published by a first-time author with no publicity or a marketing campaign, to then topping the New York Times bestseller list. It is a great pleasure to welcome the author, Alan Levi, to my front porch.
And Alan Levi is delighted and honored to be here. Thank you, Oprah. I could never have dreamt in 1,000 years that this could happen.
Well, I so wanted to talk to you about this beautiful book because it is a balm of good, a balm of good feelings for readers. And I feel really honored to be able to sit here with you on my porch and talk to you. So you're a former musician, I hear.
Right.
Or you are still a musician.
I piddle. Yeah, the book thing has taken over my life the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But I was a traveling musician for 15 or 20 years.
And you were an attorney?
Was an attorney for 13 years.
Yeah.
Was a judge for a couple of years.
Which of those things did you like the most?
You know, I liked something about all of them. Music I really love. I love writing songs. Still do, even though I've not done it much lately. But I really love the book thing.
Yeah, you love the book thing.
I love the book thing, and it's a surprise to me because it takes so long to write a book.
First of all, can we just say this, Alan? Can you believe yourself right now? Can you believe the incredible, incredible, and all that word means, appeal that this book has had for readers around the world? In your wildest dreams, did you imagine the outcome of the success of Theo of Golden?
Never, ever. You know the story. It was never supposed to be published.
Yeah, I know the story, but they don't know the story.
Can I share the story?
Share the story.
Yeah, so I had just finished a short stint as a judge. I didn't know what I would do next. I didn't want to travel again as a musician. I was kind of tired of that. And I just happened to walk into a coffee shop with which I was very familiar. And there were portraits on the wall, 92 portraits, all done by a dear friend of mine, Gary Pound.
Dr. Gary Pound has been a friend of Alan's for nearly 4 decades. He is an artist from Columbus, Georgia, well known for his portraits, his landscapes, and illustrations. Fountain City Coffee in Columbus, Georgia, is the beloved home for Gary's coffee shop series of portraits that served as one of the inspirations for Alan's novel, Theo of Golden.
And I was looking at the portraits and I thought, wouldn't it be fun to buy all of these one at a time and give them to the people portrayed in the frames? So I bought 4 of them. I took them home and began to kind of ruminate on the faces. What is the story that face tells? And so I wrote some scenes where I was giving the portrait to someone. And then...
So you're Theo!
No.
Okay.
Let me disabuse you of that quickly. Theo is who I would like to be.
Okay.
But I could tell there's a story here.
Okay, so we're not going to give, of course, the plot away to you all. My hope is that you all will buy and read this book if you haven't already. Theo of Golden. It's going to make you feel really good about yourself, better about your own life, and make you notice a lot of other people's lives. On its surface, though, the story follows an elderly man named Theo who arrives in a small southern city, and then he begins buying the pencil portraits, just like Alan originally did, of local residents, one by one, and returning them to the people that they depict. And this simple act then becomes an extraordinary catalyst for, connection and transformation. First of all, the 4 that you bought, did you ever contact those people?
I did not.
Yeah.
And I still don't know who they are, except for one, the Ellen character in the book. And I've met her just recently. She is a delightful person. But I don't know the others.
Had you been writing all along? I know you're a musician.
Yeah.
You wrote songs, but had you been writing stories?
No stories.
No stories.
Yeah, a lot of times to set up songs in concert, I would write little vignettes that I might share between songs,
But how did you know you could write?
I didn't. And so this was a personal challenge. Could I write at all, and did I have the stamina or the muscle to sit still long enough to do a piece of long fiction? And so I started writing this story with no idea of what the plot was going to be, who the characters would be. Theo didn't come until really I had been writing for a while. I was trying to figure out how do I tie these bestowals, these giftings of the portraits together. So it took me 2 or 3 years to do it. I would write off and on. Since there was no deadline, no editor, no writing coach, no publisher, no agent, I was free to do it at whatever pace I wanted to work at. So I did it off and on. And when I finally finished it, I patted myself on the back. I'm capable of writing a piece of long fiction, and was done with it. But I've got 5 friends with whom I spend a long weekend every year. These are old college friends. And they knew I was working on a manuscript of some kind, and they said, may we read it? And I was reluctant, but I said, yeah, you can read it, but it may not be worth your time. They read it, they liked it, they said, we think you should do something with it. And I trusted and still trust their judgment much more than my own. So I said, okay, we'll try to do something.
And so then how did you find a publisher?
I didn't.
You didn't?
I didn't. I was talking with a niece of mine, Erin, who works with me still. I love the young woman. And she was looking for a job change. And I had finished the book. I've always been really, really poor at self-promotion or marketing. I was awful at it as a musician. But I said, Erin, here's what we will do. I have written the book. you're going to do everything else. You've got to figure out graphic design. You've got to figure out how we're going to market it. And she went to work. And I tightened up the manuscript a bit. Again, I didn't have anyone to help me.
You didn't have an editor.
I didn't have an editor. And so
This is unbelievable.
I stumbled forward all through the process, Oprah, and it was so daunting to me. But I honestly had no expectation we would sell a copy, much less a lot of copies. But Erin and I just kind of figured it out. And she put it up online, and the kindness of strangers and the favor of God has gotten us where we are.
Okay, so you sold what, several thousand copies in the beginning, I heard?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we started in November of 23, and we sold 3,000.
Yeah.
In that first month or two. And I would have been happy to retire the project at that point, but people kept sharing it, and sales kept increasing. So by the middle of last year, sales were...
Gas is closing in.
The Hyundai continued southbound at speeds ranging from 120 to 132 miles per hour, weaving aggressively through traffic without signaling. The driver repeatedly crossed from the far left lane to the far right lane to pass slower vehicles, flashing the headlights at other motorists in an apparent attempt to force them out of the way.
The right lane. Traffic is going to be light. We're going to set up.
You will 1 of 10 remaining.
Okay, set up. Cars coming up. Cars coming up. Big tractor trailer in the right-hand lane. Tractor trailer in the right-hand lane.
Enemy mover. Taking fire.
I killed Ego, man.
Got heavy traffic. They right changing lanes.
I'm looking at that.
Still at a high rate of speed. Trying to flash bright lights at everybody to get them out of the way. Brake lights, brakes, 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 brakes. Like you're trying to get off. Nope, negative. Trying to get off the 41. That could be one driver, I believe, one occupant. Setting up if I can. Channeling, tractor trailer merging on.
Right, you ready to go on the
Car in the middle lane, car in the middle lane.
You come in here, that means the phone go out.
Unsuccessful in the pit.
Well, people cut the phone out. Go watch TV. Yeah. I bring you in bed when it's time to go to sleep. Go watch TV.
Unsuccessful first pit attempt. Unsuccessful first pit attempt.
Get your pillow.
Take a pit! Down you get. Pit. Take a pit!
Sometimes, the messiest part of life is the schedule. When there's zero time, Ryobi brings home all the clean, from breakfast a la floor to pet hair, stains, and more. Anytime, anywhere, Ryobi cordless cleaning has the answer. So don't stress the mess. Ryobi. Only at the Home Depot.
A well-chosen font is a powerful tool to grab attention and set the mood for your design. Do you want a monogram letter made of stained glass, or a font style that glitters in gold? Whatever idea you're thinking of, the Gen...
Hey! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move!
Following the pit maneuver, the driver climbed into the back seat while the passenger lay face down in the front seat. Both refused repeated commands to exit the locked vehicle until Trooper Walker shattered the rear passenger side window. The driver, later identified as Diamond Cooper, and the passenger, Kiana D. Buckner, were then taken into custody without further incident. Cooper initially denied being the driver, but later admitted she fled because she did not want her friend to get into trouble. A search of the Hyundai uncovered a freshly cut catalytic converter in the trunk, along with a reciprocating saw and a pair of gloves. At approximately 7:10 a.m. on the 8th of November 2023, Trooper Ronald Grace was traveling eastbound on Interstate 40 near mile marker 131 when a blue sport motorcycle with no license plate sped past at an extremely high rate of speed. The motorcycle was weaving between the left and center lanes as it maneuvered through traffic. Trooper Grace attempted to catch up and initiate a traffic stop, but the rider accelerated away, leading to a high-speed pursuit. The motorcycle continued to accelerate, reaching speeds of more than 140 miles per hour at several points during the pursuit. Even as traffic became heavier, the rider maintained speeds above 130 miles per hour, weaving recklessly through vehicles and creating an extreme danger to everyone on the highway.
Stop being depressing. It's depressing me.
Get over it. You can't get what you want no matter how handsome and good-looking you are.
But I'm adorable.
Looks fade.
You're staring like Dorsey.
I know, and I still don't feel better. Let's go.
Oh, pick up. Hello? Yes, I came after you, but I missed the train. I'm sorry. We need to talk.
Let's talk.
Where are you?
Right behind you. It's fine to flirt. It's fine till someone gets hurt.
How many times have I told you, stay out of my stuff?
It wasn't me.
It was too, you.
Can't prove it.
Where are you two?
Daddy.
Sweetie, is he picking on you?
She was in my stuff.
Nick knows. He got dumped.
Dumped? Yeah, I got dumped. She dumped me, and I'm over it. Okay, it was 6 months ago, guys. Get past it. I don't even know why we're still talking about it. Why is everybody looking at me?
Maybe I'm one of those people that has always wanted to do it, but it's like a pipe dream for me, you know? And then you set it. You change your dreams, and then you grow up.
And I'm a widow. I mean, that is not all that I am. I'm a mother and a daughter and a published freaking author, but under it all, at the doctor's office,
Good evening and welcome to another edition of Friday Night Fights alongside my longtime partner Teddy Atlas. I'm Joe Texador and we welcome you to the New Orleans State Palace Theater for a much anticipated main event. 10 rounds of lightweight action. It should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday, now it gets to explode here in the ring.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Everyone knows what can take place with this guy. Thomas has knocked out every opponent he's faced. Will the streak continue tonight? Wow! He got demolished like that was a wrecking ball. One punch power ends the evening. You gotta love that. So he's unable to.
Out of the way. Okay, let's see.
After the crash, the rider, later identified as 23-year-old Donovan Cox, surrendered without incident and was taken into custody. A search of his backpack uncovered a blue handgun and a spare magazine. Officers also learned that Cox had already accumulated 12 points on his driver's license despite being only 23 years old.
Yeah, if there's a bill of sale in it, I can use that bill. What you do?
I'm John Morgan, and this is my family. More than 35 years ago, my wife Ultima and I started our firm with the simple goal to fight.
Officials in Arkansas came across a black GMC Yukon bearing license plates that returned to a Ford F-150, which expired 13 years prior. After the suspect vehicle appears to feign pulling over, they drive off, beginning a pursuit.
That vehicle, it's gonna be on Yukon, black in color.
That's it. Keep doing what you're doing.
Jones, we're coming to 36. It's gonna be on a black Yukon.
That's it. That's it. Can't last here. You won't last in the rain.
215, correct 237, 2037 southbound to the Black Yukon.
I like to see. Good evening, I'm Joe Testator alongside Kenny Analyst, and you've joined us for Friday Night Fights as we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event.
Jones, we're taking the Nestle exit.
In the lightweight division, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk.
He's going toward 49, taking a left on Nestle.
Let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up and let's go. We'll get to know you here in the opening round. Oh, and Mary lands the right hand well. He's stuck there, and now he ties up.
Shut the Don't let Rogers Chapel in case he comes on across 18.
Stay off the radio!
Coming to Brooklyn now.
Yeah, stay! Know where to go!
Big shot.
John, we're on Nestle and toward Holland. Speed traffic light monitor.
Time for his opponent to jump. Flush shot, the left hand came in.
What you doing?
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Very nice defensive guard there.
He's driving pretty reckless. They want back off at this intersection here at CW Post. I'm going to go ahead and take commerce.
Of this 3-minute round. Keep his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Well, he's committed to the left hand and it's getting off here.
All right, straight to the intersection.
C-16 is in a pursuit of Tahoe, fictitious tags. He's on Nestle, headed to Nestle Way. He got him close.
We're going on Nestle Way, passing Nestle. We should be getting out to 18 in just a second.
His legs are not solid enough, so he's going to have to find a way to tie up. Big shot in the head. It was close. Teddy, I don't think he's got vision sticking around too long. He's playing the power punches early. Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night work. Well, just look at this matchup here, Teddy. You know, he would really prefer to have a guy who just is going to ask for some reckless aggression.
John, when we turn down Jake Street, it's going to look dead end. He's going to bail out on foot toward
Yeah, it's going to be tough. And you're gonna,
Sam.
I'm gonna say that the guy who boxes Jews and Jim.
Hey, Tanner, go to
that kind of game plan. It's going to be a tough night for the counterpuncher.
come down Nestle Way. He's gonna come back out on it.
He's gonna have to come out of his comfort zone and probably walk forward more than he likes to.
I don't want you to slow it down for this guy, right? Keep your range.
16, I'm turning on Nestle from 55.
Keep circling. Don't stand in front of it.
All right, we're getting close back to 18. I've tried to hit that there one time. He keeps blocking me. Just turned. It looks like west, going westbound on 18.
Western Highway 18.
Been enough for fighters in the position before. He's fought been around way over 100 years. It's up to him to do the things he needs to do early on in this round.
Okay, what's that description again? I wasn't here on my own.
I'm on Heath Lane.
Not much action as he just ties up.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Y'all looks like a white male driver.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that
Eastbound or westbound?
Driving to a yard. He's going down Heath Drive or Heath. Or
I'm on CW Post. Is he going to 18 or is he going to CW Post?
he's going toward CW Post.
Reaching the halfway mark.
I ain't seen no Yukon if you're coming this way.
Hey, go back down that road, Tommy, where I think you came from. It's going to be a black Yukon. He drove through a yard to get back to this direction here.
I ain't seen no Yukon if you're coming this way.
Hey, go back down that road, Tommy, where I think you came from. It's going to be a black Yukon. He drove through a yard to get back to this direction here.
Okay.
Hey, he's on me right now. We're headed out toward Tyler. I just struck you. He drove off the road.
Look, I'm frustrated watching it. I understand about his opponent.
He's from the college. He's headed from behind the detail. He's down the house. Yeah, we're on the road. Now, blue girl, traffic is off on those sides. He's right there, yeah, I get it pretty good. I'm going eastbound.
And sometimes a fighter that now has
Almost in Nestle Way.
yeah, right now, if he's careful, he's in a
He's tired. Shot.
he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Off the road by Nestle factory. Heading back towards the factory. Off the road. Going to the mud. Hey, someone go back to Nestle.
And I'm sure that faithful Morales in the steel. Morales had already been on the floor 2 times. His mouthpiece is out and looking for his home.
Alright, y'all gotta call it. I'm back off again. He's still traveling down. He's supposed to go through the gate at whatever this Nestle is. He's still south, or corrections, westbound to the Nestle parking lot.
To the parking lot?
Yeah, he's supposed to go back to where the rebuilding, where this construction is.
Open the gate.
Back south there, we see somebody
Open the gate. Open the gate.
Cutting down this great thing. Get it on the south end of it. Thanks, Tommy. 21. I'm on that quick. Nine goes on stuck in the ditch.
Thomas' defense is paying off now. The killer's being very patient here, but it's with
Somebody get down Nestle Road right there. Or
I'm at the entrance to Nestle off Nestle Road. Is he in the parking lot?
Yeah, he drove through the complex. We lost sight. We couldn't get through the gate. Hey, 21, if you can come back up there to the front of Nestle, there's a gate that's locked. I think he's going to be locked in this, I think he's going to be locked in Ryder and Nestle. We're just going to
Which way are you going? Go ahead. Hang on. Get off the phone. Two's on Nestle. I'm gonna go in the parking lot.
Alright, he's not at Nestle. He looks like Ryder. Stay back here, 46. I'm going to go back around to that other gate. There's no moving. Was he last seen here behind Nestle in the construction area?
Some of the workers are pointing back east. They're pointing back east. Hey, where'd he go?
Going backward for sure.
He took off the dually?
Nice.
Gosh damn it. Jonesboro, he stole a truck from Nestle. It's in a gray dually with a trailer on it.
I think he's got, is it a flatbed?
Gray, it's all working. He just came through. He is southbound now, southbound Nestle.
Alright, I'm gonna switch over to the same call.
See if you can get JPD involved in this.
I'm working 21 now.
Say 22, guys. We're on the lead now. Going back to the interstate. Crossing CW Post Road.
So the suspect jumped in the dually and took the dually with the trailer.
We're still headed toward the interstate on Nestle Road now.
Police are almost to the interstate at this time. 30 miles an hour.
Thomas is now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want
So
to
let me reintroduce you to the Kaufman Trailer's 25,000 GBWR 10-ton panel. This is one of the trailers that pretty much built Kaufman Trailers from the ground up. We've got that big, heavy-duty panel on the front, adjustable fork.
He's got a trailer with a bunch of equipment in the back.
Jonesboro CJB can get that vehicle that he was originally in.
I'll get on it.
Jonesboro, we're approaching the interstate. 22 is the lead. I'm behind him.
Sure.
Coming up on the overpass.
Continuing over the overpass.
Looks like he is going to stay on that side to 463.
He tries to make it over them railroad tracks on 463, see if he can put a stop to it.
He'll get up there, 22. He's got a tractor in front of him. All right, he's going around the tractor. Get him in that curve, 22, if you can. If not, I'll get a bring you in. They're going to have to. I don't think my charger can.
I'm going to try to get this trailer. Northbound on 463.
Northbound on 463, headed to Jonesboro. They're still speeding about 70. He tried to pit.
He tried to pit. They couldn't do it.
Send me dispatch. There's a train on the track. I'm on sight on.
Yeah, he ran me.
Between Beaker with the heavy trailer. Between Beaker with the heavy trailer.
don't know who that was. You 10-4?
Somebody check on 16. He went in the ditch.
I'm 10-4. I'm out of here. We're at 463 northbound on Ingalls, or coming up on Ingalls.
Well, we need some bikes on this Dooley. You can let y'all know. Rudy, any unit, can anybody sit up with a shotgun to take the radiator out?
He's in a heavy truck with the trailer. Needs to be fixed.
I'm 611, I'm 463 at Middleton. If you can get up in front, you can in the safe. Take his radiator out with your shotgun.
Nigel, we're advised that one of the witnesses here advised that he does have a handgun on him. He's in oncoming traffic. He's about to hit one. He's still northbound.
Just drive, Tommy. I got you.
We're still northbound, coming across double detail one looks like.
I've got bikes right here at Lowe's. Might get out some of them in a white truck.
They got bikes at Lowe's. Okay. That's Lowe's.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a great dually passing Lowe's at this time.
Back up, back.
Bikes on successful coming underneath the overpass right here. Interstate.
Welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a much anticipated main event. 10 rounds of lightweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch it.
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway.
When no one believes in you, it's the perfect time to shock the world. Big names don't win fights. Heart and power do. So without further ado, here we go. The biggest upsets in boxing history. Eleider Alvarez came in as the underdog, but left as the king. He gave Sergey Kovalev no second chance. A clean knockout, a loud upset.
You say Bivol, I say Kovalev. Kovalev, right hand there. Left hook, and now the left hook is, but it was really accurate. Meantime, Kovalev early on of being up inside left power or throw before. Except maybe against John Patton. So come on. Oh, good shot. Very good defensive fighter.
Now, like the average, you got jab a little bit more like he was across the way. Well, the good thing is that it's quick goal to have replay.
The court seems to break score.
Right hand shot by Eleider Alvarez was shivering as he went down. That was Atlantic City. Crusher in big trouble. Referee Fields is known to give fighters a lot of work. Fields is not going to stop it. I'll bet you a dime. For Eleider Alvarez.
That was not a Kovalev who folded when the going got talking word fight. How to weather the storm. Alvarez, in spite of that, as you...
Good-looking
The lights, you can win 9 rounds and still lose the fight. That's what Justis Huni learned, and Wardley made him learn it the hard way.
Carried away, don't waste anything. Move, stay out and choose those quick feet to go like that around. That's a good jab follow, but he got it right in the rematch. Didn't need that. Swenson towards a world title shot, but he's got a nick tear for his punch power. He's got a Wardley here, Wardley. Let the shots go as he's working the body so well. Double jab right. Shots. Body shot from Wardley, but he just eats up. He's just chipping away. Creeping forward with such confidence, Huni. Big left hand and a right. Massive missed opportunity for Fabio Wardley. Look at the people that's. There's all sorts of heavyweight. This is it. You've got to make it a fight. Just takes one shot. Can Huni get it? I don't think he's going to make it. That is unbelievable. Fabio Wardley losing virtually every single round, and he fights a Jack. And now he's targeting upstairs.
It was Amir Khan's night until Danny Garcia sent him crashing down, delivering one of the decade's biggest upsets.
Lands flush with the combination upstairs.
Hey, sweetie. You're home. I had a lunch bet. I thought I'd come home and eat with you. Where's Dad? He fell asleep in the
And now just wasting everybody's time. Good defense is covering up down low.
Cookie dough ice cream for lunch. What kind of mother would I be?
Thompson's
How about
punch
scrambled
is
eggs?
far off the target.
For breakfast. That's right. I forgot. How about
Hernandez is
pasta?
out there just waiting.
Your favorite. Do you want to know something silly? Yes. Sometimes I think about when you and I were one person. Do you remember that?
So I was a baby in your tummy?
Do you remember where you were before that?
No.
You were in my heart.
And here's Danny Garcia. Champion versus level he's at. And they left hook by Cup. Having great balance. Here we go. Mandalay Bay Event Center in Las Vegas. Body and one downstairs. Lower for good minute.
Bring him up, bring him up.
Big shot! And down goes Cone. He's in deep trouble.
6, 7.
Garcia is a 50-to-1 long shot to score a knockout in the early rounds of the fight.
You're good.
Time here. Round 4, good right hand by Danny Garcia. Khan hits the ground again. Here comes Khan trying to warm him. And a big right hand. Big right again. These guys have legally outlawed the jab. And another big shot by Garcia. That's the,
You okay, man?
Khan is barely there.
Look out,
Down. It's over. He was barely there, but not enough. And Danny Garcia.
Dillian White was one step away from a title shot. He could already taste gold, but Povetkin proved experience is never to be underestimated.
Fireworks outside the ring were excited to his temples. There it is.
If he was there, Povetkin take this thing out of it.
So he is a familiar face to Dillian White. That was a...
Doesn't want to make any silly mistakes. Good right hand.
Push himself to that point where the gas tank blows up because he knows that he can...
Good right hand. There's that right hand again. Good counter shot. Left hook. Good shot.
Doubled it up and Povetkin went down to one knee. To Hunter, a very convinced. He would have buzzed.
No need to be reckless. Oh, left uppercut. Fantastic shot.
Second time Povetkin's down in the round. Less time to end. White, when he wasn't looking for the shot, was the one that landed, and a key lesson.
Oh! Left uppercut, put Dillian Whyte there! Wow!
Well, you can never, ever discard anything in heavyweight boxing. It's the shocking ever seen in a fight. Unbelievable. What a...
Fighting out of the blue corner.
You got any excuses tonight, Roy? Tarver asked before the fight. A few minutes later, the answer was on the canvas.
Do you have any questions? I got a question. You got any excuses tonight, Roy? Let's not ask questions like that. Let's touch gloves, go to work. Roy, let's go to work.
That was too close for his comfort.
I got a question. You got any excuses tonight, Roy? And there were boos in the house during the first fight from time to time. Be like Roy Jones.
But actually go to the rope.
Here is Tarver.
Neither man wants to go first. Finally, Tarver.
Right in the middle of the ring, where he has an advantage.
Is at his weight, there's never been hand speed and foot speed. Tarver lands a right hand.
Good right jab.
And another.
Now they're fighting in the center of the ring, and his head
Loyal to people who work for him and to his friends.
to get a sustained attack against him.
Down goes Jones on a hard left hand, and that is Roy Jones has been hurt. Only Lou DeBell ever knocked him down. Jones may not get up, and he makes it up. It's over. Jay Nady stops the fight, and Jones is still on Queer Street, and that's amazing. What a statement by Antonio Tarver.
One big left hand shot.
He said, what excuses do you have tonight, Roy? No excuses.
And now there's a fight breaking out in the ring. There's a fight. I love you all. The man loves to talk, and right now he can.
Touch him up. Good luck for the Olympian. What else was it?
When he swarms Broner along the ropes. Montana throwing all kinds of hand lead by Montana that sticks up.
We're going to see what kind of challenge they have.
Oh, on the left is right. Got him.
Easy. I know it's Adrian Broner, and he's supposed to be a star.
And Montana is just not throwing the jab. On the shoulders and the arms and sneaks in a body shot. There's a left hook. Down having a career with over 300 fights. There he eats a right. The hook out. Chopping right hand. The left hook to the body. Left hook upstairs. Broner's trying to hook. It's another right and a left hook upstairs by Montana. The final 60 seconds of the 11th round. Broner with a right uppercut, left hook. Montana continues to work the body. Lands another 2-2. Come Montana. And then left hand by 2013.
He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
Official weight, 150.
No one saw it coming. Jermaine Taylor, the champion who defeated Bernard Hopkins, steps into the ring against underdog Kelly Pavlik.
Kelly Pavlik says he's going to throw 80 to 100 punches per round. Hard right hand by Taylor. That is it. That was a tremendous barrage from Jermaine Taylor. That was the best offensive.
That's why it can come back. He's been hit. And like I said, Jermaine means real business. He's going
A little bit here, and he needs a blow.
Straight Taylor with lefts and rights. Once again, Taylor flips in
Pavlik's right hand. Because you realize that's what happens.
in the books already. That sounds probably the two best body shots of the fight. Another left.
Taylor said 3 rounds apiece, which means 1-point lead. Muscle memory strikes again.
Harrison, for me, again.
Promoters were building an empire around Audley Harrison, but Michael Sprott tore it down with one win. He didn't just beat him, he shattered the illusion.
In December, Harrison was right on Williams. So no, what he has got in front of him is a very seasoned... The southpaw stance, uppercut, and he's certainly trying to tee that one up. First big fight here at the Wembley Arena since the one, and he's had good wins as well. Go, good shot! Left hand right into the body, left over the top, and down goes Sprott in the opening round. And Harrison has inflicted his power. He just set himself and banged it in. Punches of his own, but that right hand, that hook into the body from Harrison. I mean, Sprott's tactics up. Those body shots from Harrison were good, but then back comes Sprott. Too much free range to punch with both hands. Timo Hoffman as well, also a big man as well. Oh, good shot! Great left hand from Sprott. Harrison is down, and is that the end of the story? I don't think he's going to get up. It's all over. The left hook has won it for Michael Sprott. What a shot that was! What a shot! And look at the uncontrolled jubilation. 74-year-old Jim Evans, he's hugging the man, he's guided here.
Last year in which Garcia died, we'll see if he's overly cautious. And as expected, Tyson then with a left uppercut.
Every time we get close, he can't fight inside with Mike. I don't think anybody can. I'll tell you what, the crowd thought that Mike was hurt. Mike had a good shot.
Combination by Holyfield. Holyfield also showing more hand speed. Ooh. Holyfield coming on. A right uppercut. Counter Tyson. Unleashing uppercuts to the body. Digging to the chin.
Like the overachieving warrior that he is.
Oh, down goes Tyson.
Evander Holyfield is letting it all hang out.
Has always known in the past what tools to bring to a fight. And he's proving it again here. Look at this.
He's going for it.
Tyson's in trouble. Holyfield smothers Tyson. Look to the head. He's got Tyson in trouble. Tyson's ready to go. A straight right hand. The counter stops the fight. And Holyfield has...
I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's the most unbelievable thing I've ever been privileged to witness.
Mayhem. It is Bedlam.
The real deal Holyfield. Weighed in at a ready 125 pounds.
Abner Moraes thought it was an easy defense. Gonzalez showed how that ends with a brutal knockout.
Wonder about a guy who gets up into his reflexes. Good right hand by Johnny Gonzalez. First meetings. And there you can see him trying to test on Gonzalez.
Had a lot of fights.
A lot of fights and a lot of wars.
And a lot of wars, right?
And his legs look good for 31. Oh my God! Down goes Morris, and Morris is badly hurt.
Man,
he's in real trouble here. 6.
What a left hook!
It was a tremendous shot.
Okay?
And Johnny,
yes. You want to continue? Walk to me.
Morris in real trouble
Put
here.
your hands up.
Reese is giving him a... Gonzalez coming in.
This would be a tremendous upset if he could get Mares out of here.
Gonzalez putting it all out there right now.
Oh my goodness, unbelievable.
Morris is in...
I am in shock. This fight is over.
A first round knockout win for Johnny Gonzalez, who goes over to console Abner.
Yeah, so far. This is huge.
Big trash talk turned into a big knockout. Smith destroyed Eubank and delivered the upset of the year.
Here's Smith just trying to tie a good right hand there from Smith.
It's the final minute of round one. Eubank is looking for that big. He's backing him up with a lot of head movement. It's clever stuff. He's trying to get...
Yeah, goes for the good uppercut there from Eubank. Goes again for him.
This is maybe just a little bit ominous. Big uppercut on the in-hand though. Let's go with the left hand. Eubank to the left hand. Down he goes in the blue corner. And he is in huge trouble here, Eubank. He is all over the place. And this could be over. Victor Loughlin asks him to walk forward. And Liam Smith is on the brink. 2 minutes remaining. And down goes Eubank again. The tower thing is about to come in from Roy Jones. The referee stops it. And it is Arthur Bedlam inside the ring. Roy Jones is about to throw the towel anyway. That was...
This was the fight where the veteran showed his bite. Ismael Barroso didn't just win, he erased O'Hara Davies' confidence with one brutal shot, proving experience beats youth.
Right here is good.
Round one under the going game. The punch output of both fighters. Dana, you can see him working a little bit off the back foot. That really had
work. So he's going to approach him. With age, you have to adjust.
Man, there's that power. Oh, and Davies is...
You want to continue? Give me a glove. Give me a glove. Give me a glove.
Justice!
Man!
It's coming down right now! Down goes Davies again!
3, 4, 5, 6, 8,
The doctor's on the ring apron!
Continue! Give me...
Davies is out of it! And that is it!
Yeah.
Sweet justice for Ismael Barroso!
Man. Wow.
Unbelievable!
Davies was not responding to the ref. The ref had...
27 fights.
He was undefeated, aggressive, dangerous, but in just 90 seconds, James Kirkland was in hell. Ishida delivered a knockout nobody saw coming.
Remember, guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Touch him up.
This is a stay busy fight for Kirkland. It's his comeback so far, and it's a showcase fight.
Kirkland for the fight. Now let's see if he can hand accident. None of them really dramatically or negative in 3 rounds to deal with 2 opponents. And now he gets caught on a quick counter right inside and goes down. Expected that.
Jim, he is hurt.
7, 8.
That's not, but he came back to knock the guy out in the second round.
Out in 28 previous fights. A profile that most Kirkland opponents portray. Down goes Kirkland a second time.
4.
David Lemieux was the middleweight puncher from Canada, was a sitting duck for Ishida's right hand. There it is again.
Third knockdown now, and Joe Cortez is stopping the fight. James Kirkland was fighting Cortez to try to get up, and Cortez pushed him down. He stopped the fight. James Kirkland has been knocked out.
Shot firing.
Now, Kambosos has shown a willingness to fight fire with fire into a firefight with his opponent.
What a right hand!
That's keeping the elbows in by Kambosos.
Oh, and there's a left hand that caught Kambosos to bounce back after it was Lopez, who had a solid last round. Look at Kambosos. Right hand connects 4. And there's Chris Mannix's unofficial scorecard. 4 points ahead.
And down to the same side like that, Teofimo's bound to catch him.
And in that last round, the 9th round.
Oh, and is that a knockdown?
Kambosos comes with something hard just like that.
Is now possibly 1 round away from the biggest win.
What a battle!
Kambosos!
One of the biggest upsets!
Joshua walked in like a champ and left. Dubois didn't just win, he erased all doubts and etched his name in gold. An upset people will talk about for years.
The fight a little bit more now, and Joshua. He's fighting off. Good. They went for the haymaker.
Shoot!
Legs are unsteady.
And he makes it to the end of the round. They can't come again. This ain't not gonna let this moment pass him by. And he's got him again. Oh, the legs are gone again. Caught him again. It's down. His gloves touched the ground. The referee didn't do anything about it. It's down again. They'll call that a knockdown. And he broke Dubois' knees. It's over. It is over. A dynamic, destructive, dynamite performance.
Ukrainian in
One of the biggest upsets in heavyweight history, little-known South African Corey Sanders destroyed the undefeated Vladimir Klitschko.
Corey Sanders, who does have this punch, and as I have it, with left hand there, with some real devil, and he's hurt by that left hand.
Rocking the head by the Klitschko.
But he's going to be the left hand and floored him. Goodness gracious me! And will he get up from that left hand from Corey Sanders? We might have a sensation here. Vladimir Klitschko all over the place, and now it becomes a battle for survival. Corey Sanders has got him again. He's got him again. This time he's up very quickly, looks cut as well. Sanders will fancy here that he can score a knockdown, and he's got him again. Straight left hand this time. Down he goes for the third time already, and this is early in the round. This looks like curtains for Vladimir Klitschko. In and rolling all over the ring, he goes down again, and it is stopped all over round two. That is one of the biggest turn-ups you will see in a boxing ring in a long, long time.
Unbelievable.
Stay professional.
No highlights, no fireworks, just real boxing. Agit Kabayel gave Jilay Jong no chance and delivered one of the cleanest upsets of the year.
Even at 41, look at this.
Shots go. Don't get me wrong. Oh, it's beautiful two-shot.
He's also to the body now.
I think this is good work from Kabayel. Now that one that's really heating up. Middle of the ring, grinding. Jump down, back Kabayel. And it's been a great start. He's heard it. This is the round.
Look how fast he's come out of this round. Here, Cabell, real intense here.
And he's shipping punishment here. Oh!
What a countering shot from Jilay Jong and Cabell. There's the quality in the body shots, and felt that. He nearly went down. Now, and he's looking to do the same again. Takes a count. It's the body shots that are undoing him. And he's absolutely in agony here. Jilay Jong, will he make the count? Agit Kabayel celebrating. It's done. Wow. It's dusted. It's the 20.
No losses.
Vic Darchinyan was unstoppable until Donaire stopped him. One punch, pure shock. One of the biggest upsets in lower weight classes.
Now he didn't punch as hard as he usually does. Big left uppercut attempt. Half of round one. He's been hit more than we've seen in all the fights. Surprised at, and it's a good weapon. Left hand by the moves of Vic Darchinyan. Oh, there's a good left hand that staggered Darchinyan. Remember, he's never been hurt or dropped in his career. Now body work by Donaire. Donaire in this situation. Round 4, scheduled for 12. IBF. Now, that Runnett, who has a big height and reach advantage, stays on the outside. They're working well. Oh, boy, look out! Darchinyan down for the first time! Struggling to get to his feet. In terrible shape. It's all over. It's all over. Nonito Donaire has pulled off the monstrous upset in emphatic fashion.
Wait a second.
There's a left hand that got in and Maverick, 160. Don't be surprised when you start seeing the shoulder movement. No combination.
I think it's feeling also well. I don't want to come for him before he comes for me.
It's the 5th round. We're waking up here a little bit. But look at the countering to Hopkins. Now Hopkins in trouble, and Hopkins knows it. He knows it. 30 seconds. It's a long time left in round 7. Hopkins put the pressure on, big right hand. Controversial decision. Oh, big right hand. And Hamlet's in big trouble. And final bell. All that's left is to tally it up.
The underdog humiliated the legend. Tony Bellew shocks the boxing world. David Haye promised destruction, but got destroyed himself.
Looks like they're going to go for it early on straight.
Fascinating at ringside.
Even the draw went down to him. Because when he does get too wild, Tony Bellew
It's no big shot. David Hay now, he's looking against him to go in himself. Tony Bellew left hook right hand.
Hey, he didn't land him, but he let David Hay know, hey, I'm still around.
You can hardly walk, and he's got to go for the knockout. Can Tony Bellew sense it? Has both swing away. Tony Bellew, the left hand wobbling. He's on the brink. It's going to come any moment. And Tony Bellew with a right hand. Going anyway, left hook for Bellew. It's career lifting win. From Hay, and again. And Bellew's hurt, that was low. Time out.
In here. It's one of those losses.
Oh, rights and lefts. It may be the
on one leg.
Oh, definitely can't believe himself what's going on. Oh, another good chest power and then punches. This is where Tony needs it.
Oh, Bellew's got
Hurtful shots.
And down goes Hay, and physically to 9. And the towel's gone in, and Tony Bellew causes a seismic shock in world boxing, and there is the respect. And everyone should applaud that.
She's like us, but she's not one of us.
What we saw was not a normal murder. What the fuck is a normal murder?
This is gonna be hell.
It was a true sensation. Roman Gonzalez, once considered the pound-for-pound best, was dethroned without a chance. The Thai champion proved that his first victory was no fluke.
When a fighter says, okay, I need this, might just be getting started.
Chocolatito, I didn't like the first round. And all days that a championship makes a fighter 50%.
Got to keep an eye on if that was too much training and if he overtrained for this the pound for pound list. When you move up in weight, you got to find a way to
in the super small weight division.
Even if you're 44 and up, there's somebody out there who might have you. Hard left hand by Soren Bisai. It's good combinations. What else can you ask for? Look at that. Down goes.
Guys, simply the Chocolatito's
That goes time, and this is it. This is over. He is knocked out. Tremendous performance. Spectacular performance by a young man who may have just grown.
Come on, punch it out, punch it out.
Right hand out of the clinch from.
Good combination by Leonard, Tim.
Gotta land him. A little rowboat punch from Leonard. That brought the crowd alive, many of them to their feet. Good combination again, Leonard. Leonard stopped on the ropes for the first time in the fight.
And here comes a good body punch. Now he's punching back, but Hagler.
Leonard punches back. Final seconds of the 6th round.
Even when Leonard misses, he's able to counter with a left hand to the body. Come on, work it down. You talk about a champion.
What a display.
Absolutely gritted his teeth. Look at him go.
Again. And Leonard flurries against Hagler in the corner at the end of this fight, but on his feet.
Second, Leonard.
Sort of bigger.
This was meant to be David Price's step toward a title, but instead, Erkan Teper's brutal knockout changed his career forever.
There's a right hand. The jab is absolutely key to him, and now Price is.
Hits a little bit too easy for my liking, but he hasn't panicked.
That's
good.
Oh, rocked him back with that.
There's a lot that allows people just to walk through it. get close and then...
Last 30 seconds, though, it's going to be an opening round for the German, I think. He's allowing Tipa to fight his sort of fight, and he's taking the opening round.
Yes, definitely. Solid jab, and not always move back in straight lines either. He's just coming back in straight lines, dip one way, dip the other way, and then span off the ropes.
Mirrored around the eyelid, as you saw. That's going to...
Oh, beautiful shot.
Oh, dear, 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 dear. Well, it is all going horribly wrong, and I think it's all over. The referee stopped it. Price is out, and it's all gone wrong in the second round. A great shot from Erkan Tipa and David Price. Well,
first pro fight.
It was supposed to be Morrison's ticket to the elite. Instead, he got a ticket to the emergency room. Bent flipped everything and retired soon after, leaving his name in history forever.
Stripes. Bent in the white trunks. It'll end it early. And a good right by Bent. And Tommy Morrison is down. At 2:05. On the first of 4 in Fight City is won. And now Tommy Morrison gets... You can see the bewilderment in the eyes of Tommy Morrison as Michael Bent from New York City looking to finish him off. And Bent just throwing nothing but haymakers right now. And Morrison in deep trouble. And Morrison is down. And the fight is over. Michael Bent has upset Tommy Morrison and has won the WBO Heavyweight Championship of the world. A huge upset in the first round as Tommy Morrison. Of course, Mercer's knockout came in the 5th round.
Lightweight champion of the world.
Corrales shocked the world in their first war, but this time it was Castillo who brought the chaos.
Unfair, but unfair.
Straight in. And there's a left hook. That's one of the reasons the game plan goes starting strong. And there's a right hand. Corrales 149 at about 6 p.m. Another one. A combination. And it's all got to... Who recovered quicker. That's not going to stop Corrales when they're on the inside like this. Oh, he's got a minute to go. Body, oh, what a left hook. And Corrales continues. Oh, big left hook. And down goes Corrales here in the 4th. There's more than that, Bruce Smith.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, Joe Cortez stops it. He got up to 10, and Cortez has stopped the fight, and Corrales has evened the score. Castillo has...
This was a battle for control of the lightweight division, the calculated champion versus the daring underdog. And it was daring that won, rewriting Devin Haney's career.
Garcia in the white. Timing. If you're that aggressive, get over.
Oh, big left hand by Garcia. Locks Haney early. Garcia said he was going to knock him out in the first round. That was the left hook of Ryan Garcia that Devin Haney has been worried about.
How back?
Oh, shoot the tip. And down goes Devin Haney.
He may be a one-trick pony, but that trick is enough. That left hook is lethal.
Can Garcia stun the boxing world? Garcia and he's going to go down again. Frequently as it needs to happen. Oh, and he's got him rocked again. And down for a second time. It's Devin Haney.
6, 7. Haney's skill is in control, but his chin and his legs are body shot by Ryan Garcia right now.
Haney again. Oh, caught him again with that left hook. And now he's trying to finish him with the right. Ryan Garcia is having the fight of his... Oh! Will the third time bring the charm?
4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Ryan looks right over at us and shakes his head. Fans think it should be a wider discrepancy than that. Show what an event. You know, this was Bill Atkins feel comfortable about winning this fight on the cards.
Like a radar right hand for Ryan Garcia. What a fight. What a semi vehicle.
Did he do enough? 3 knockdowns, usually done
by majority decision. King Ryan Garcia!
Touch gloves now, men. You're boxing at the bell. God bless you both.
It was the night Michael Conlan's star faded, and Jordan Gill made a loud statement, knocking out a man many thought was unbeatable.
Orthodox stance, as he did against Lee Wood. Before
from Conlan in the past, really sharp. If you miss, he'll make.
Showing any gunshots. Left hand, down. And still a minute and 50 seconds for Michael Conlan. Was hoping on switches to the southpaw stance.
Just needs to hold.
This is a new and improved Jordan Gill here.
Conlan in the 3rd round. In a second.
On a short right hand.
Oh, good right hand.
And just the sense that maybe he's becoming numb to the shots of Gill.
Goes to the body. Punch over, goes to the
from Jordan Gill. And the referee steps in. And Michael Conlan is stopped. And what a win against the odds.
Kostya Tszyu was the favorite, Ricky Hatton just a contender. But the fight became a war, and Russian fighter didn't survive it.
Take advantage of. He studied every aggression. The jab, very showing some power. Another one. Three in the front. Competitive fight kind of changing. There's a massive difference. But
and he does throw that punch wonderfully well, and then he clips you with right hand again, getting through over the top. Now he starts to lift it again. Look at the design, and he drops. But will Tszyu begin to will? He went dropped. These rounds are definitely arguable, no doubt about it. Barry McGuigan's famous win over Eusebio Fragosa 10. Yes, good from Hatton again. He's better movement from him from Hatton.
There's a tired look about his use.
Body shot, then another uppercut. Oh, has to stay cool. Lost his balance there. Tszyu on a turn. Hatton in a useful lead, but that's just my guy.
He's having impressed with Hatton's aggression, and they haven't got him.
The shoot's gone in, it's over. The dream is made real. Ricky Hatton rocks the world with a truly stunning win over a modern legend. He is the champion of the world. The Hitman really has arrived.
Let's work with that right hand from Moore. Foreman still dangerous. Lands a right hand. George ran into an uppercut, though, on the way in and trying to follow up.
Moore took 2 really good right hand leads from Foreman and came back and was able to fire on his own.
Right hand from Foreman again, partially blocked by Moore.
You got a question at this point, is Foreman's punch totally gone, or does Michael Moore have a better chin than we all gave him credit for?
Needs to go now, and he possibly already is in a position of needing some real drama. There's a right hand that forced Moore to give ground. He backs Moore into the ropes. Round 10. There's a right hand. Down goes Moore. He's flat on his back. He may not get up.
He's not moving.
Moore could be about to lose the heavyweight title.
I don't believe this.
Joe Cortez pulls up the count. It is over.
Holy cow.
Foreman has pulled off the miracle that no one thought possible. Here comes Ricardo Mayorga.
Nobody believed in Mayorga. His style looked primitive, his behavior ridiculous. But he flipped the ring upside down, storming Forrest like a force of nature.
Millie, let's all do our job. That kind of thing takes place here, where some think that Forrest might...
Fighter, you want to keep moving back, so the taller fighter can...
Larry, didn't you tell me there were betting odds more logical than 10?
That was a good left hook by Mayorga.
Now Forrest comes back with his left hook, and Mayorga trades punches with him, and they're going to have a war. This is not the fight that Vernon Forrest wanted. Obviously, his biggest urge is to fire bombs upstairs by Forrest. Vernon Mayorga. And another hard right hand.
Get off, Nelly.
Whoa, what an uppercut. Vernon wobbling on his feet as he threw the right hand. He goes down in the face of a crushing right cross.
And that time he was seriously hurt.
Yeah, look at the wobbling in Vernon Forrest. Marty Dinkins stops the fight. Marty Dinkins stopped the fight. And
Watch the skies.
Ricardo Mayorga has done it.
Let's see Vernon Forrest come into the ring rapping the next time. He was celebrating.
Thank you all for your attention. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
SATCOM, get a care package on my location. Deadeye drone standing by.
Today, we're bringing together all the moments from our channel where cocky fighters got what they deserved for the ultimate compilation. From trash talkers to showboaters, we've seen them all meet their match. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and get ready for the ultimate compilation of arrogance meeting reality inside the ring.
Located enemy.
In February 2012, Sonny Bill Williams faced Clarence Tillman in Hamilton, New Zealand. Tillman, full of swagger, tried to intimidate Williams before the fight even started, shoving him during the face-off and throwing a punch.
This wasn't.
But all that cockiness evaporated once they were in the ring. Williams unleashed a relentless assault of punches, leaving Tillman defenseless and forcing the referee to stop the fight early.
First round. Sonny Bill is a boxer. And Tillman looks like it's all over.
Tillman's arrogance was quickly dismantled by Williams's power.
Eyes on enemy.
March 2023 brought us the clash between undefeated Tim Tszyu and former light middleweight champion Tony Harrison. Harrison was brimming with overconfidence, dismissing Tszyu as a basic fighter and underestimating his skills.
I'm looking in his eyes. He was shaking. He was, he's been shaking every day, all the way up until today. So, he's nervous. He's just a basic fighter, man. He just shows me nothing a high level of skill of a setup for a high level skill fighter. I think people are giving him more credit than he deserved when it comes down to the power aspect of it. Do I think he hit harder than Jamel? Nah. Do I think he hit harder than her? Nah.
0.62 kilograms or 153 1/2 pounds.
But Harrison's cockiness didn't last long. Tszyu found his rhythm, landing heavy blows that had Harrison reeling.
Short corner here. Counter shot from Tszyu. Really wants that hook.
By the 9th round, Tszyu's punches were too much for Harrison to handle, and the referee had to step in.
Harrison's in trouble. Tszyu looks feeds to Big Harrison. He's pouring in shots. Harrison goes down. Harrison goes down off a back. Unsteady legs.
Harrison's arrogance led to a hard lesson in the ring. In September 2009, Olympic gold medalist Guillermo Rigondeaux faced Giovanni Andrade, who thought he could rattle Rigondeaux with cocky taunts and open invitations to hit him.
A little bit. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us. New customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win.
And leaves himself a little available. 5 fights ago, Andrade was knocked out by a southpaw.
Andrade is yelling at him, come on.
I don't think you to score points, doesn't use it to do damage, uses it to get a measuring stick, so to speak, on.
He was just acted up. And he goes down and takes a knee without a shot. I think he stepped back, perhaps.
Don't forget,
he didn't get hit.
I had mentioned earlier that Andrade has
to say to him. We heard Freddie Roach briefly there. Andrade will go to his corner after round 2 with a lot of acting up, histrionics. Fernando Soto, the world champion, Guillermo Rigondeaux. Andrade just a little shaky on his feet.
But Rigondeaux wasn't fooled by Andrade's bravado. After a few rounds of Andrade's showboating, Rigondeaux landed a precise left hook to the body, dropping Andrade to the canvas.
Has not learned how to do that too much.
Tight body shot, and now Andrade opts to go down, and
he's shaking his head, he's quitting.
And it's it, that's it.
He's quitting.
Unfortunate.
The cocky antics didn't save Andrade from the reality of Rigondeaux's skill.
Oh, El Chacal Rigondeaux.
In May 1999, Augie Sanchez took on the flashy Jorge Paez in a 10-round bout. Paez didn't hold back his showboating once the fight began.
Yeah, his opponent's 21 years old. He's had 78 professional fights, Jorge Paez. He should have hung up the gloves years ago.
The Prince of Boxing, Mexico's colourful Jorge Paez. It's the aging entertainer against the young, hungry boot. He really is one of a kind.
I thought when the first bell rang that half the caution would have disappeared.
His legs, certainly the older legs at 33. Oh, touches down.
After an early knockdown, Paez continued to taunt Sanchez, lowering his guard and allowing himself to be hit, thinking he could outmaneuver his younger opponent.
Sanchez has looked good and he's starting to rough Paez up now. Paez hands low. He is being outworked and outsmarted by a young fighter who looks to have talent. Be seeing the end of the Paez career. Augie.
But in the 7th round, Sanchez connected with a devastating left hand that sent Paez flat to the canvas, knocking him out cold.
Was up at lightweight. Oh, left hand from Sanchez, and that's good night, I think. Richard still counts, but short.
Paez's arrogance had led him straight into a knockout. In July 2011, David Haye faced Vladimir Klitschko in a highly anticipated heavyweight unification bout. Haye insulted Vladimir at every opportunity and refused to shake his hand during press conferences, promising to knock him out.
Shake hands to begin this? Can I get you to shake hands? You know, you give your hand.
You want to give your hand?
I'll shake you down on July 2nd.
Megs, give it to me.
Why do you hate Vladimir Klitschko? It seems like you do. Because he's clearly a kid. That's why. You heard him chatting just then. Hasn't got a fucking clue what he's talking about. Just yabbering on about absolutely nothing. The fact is, July 2nd, you're getting knocked unconscious. You're going to be crawling around on the floor. On July 2nd, you're going to see exactly the gulf of difference between a tremendous little man and a good big man. You got to realize you're in the ring with someone who's so much faster than you've ever been in the ring with. You can't find sparring partners as fast as me. You punch at the angles I do, single punch knockouts, because they would already knocked you out. Are you predicting a knockout for this fight? I am, yes. He thinks he's a superior boxer than I do. I don't.
He even wore a controversial t-shirt depicting himself holding the severed heads of both Klitschkos. But when the fight finally took place, Haye's bravado quickly faded. Vladimir dominated from the opening round, controlling the pace with his jab and skillfully avoiding Haye's wild swings.
Strategy is jab from Kling, parried it, and there another big right hand. The left hand there, caught him off balance. Good shot again from Haye, but then now back comes Klitschko.
Despite all his talk, Haye spent most of the fight backpedaling and even hit the canvas several times, though he claimed they were slips.
Who've come over here in the thousands, a bit subdued. Hay gambling again, and once more punches have stacked up to create the damage. With the right hand over the top, and Hay.
No signs of stamina.
The big shots in this final round.
Maybe that attack has taken something out of David. I mean,
brought to the final bell.
In the end, Klitschko won a unanimous decision, leaving Hay's arrogance in ruins. May 2014 saw Bermane Stiverne and Chris Arreola meet in a rematch for the vacant WBC heavyweight title. Arreola loudly promised to make history by defeating Stiverne.
I'll drink, and then this Saturday, I'm gonna f you up. That's the God honest truth. You'll see this Saturday, man. You'll see this Saturday. Man, I ain't scared. Ain't nobody scared of you. I'm gonna win this title. F this guy. This guy's, now he's yapping. I'm gonna f you up.
The trash talk continued right up to the opening bell, and Arreola's bravado didn't wane during the fight.
And Arreola, as he snaps off that jab and tries to send a right uppercut in as well.
But in the 6th round, Stiverne landed a crushing right hand that sent Arreola into a daze.
Stiverne, 1 year, 1 month.
A sweeping right hand!
Followed by a series of punches that forced the referee to stop the fight.
Headshot after headshot! Arreola doesn't look good at all!
Down!
All right. Your gloves.
Headshot after headshot! That is it!
That's it, man.
Arreola's overconfidence had been decisively shattered. Leading up to Glory 78 in September 2021, Badr Hari couldn't help but flaunt his confidence, even showing off his pushing skills during the stare down with Arkadiusz Wrzosek.
Versus Warsaw, Poland. Here it is.
Hari, considered one of the greatest kickboxers, started strong in the fight, dropping Wrzosek with powerful body shots and controlling the action.
That 81-inch reach, the same as Badr. Ribcage.
I can just guarantee you there'll be
Shot! A wake-up call for the push. Oh, he's down for a second. The body shots linger for a long time.
We'll see Badr with some good straight punches. Then he finally, right hand, left hook to the liver, perfectly top button. I mean, that's experience, right? Even if you hit the arm, sometimes your elbows will still get in and land. Everything Badr throws, just power.
Ready to go down again. He goes down hard.
However, Wrzosek had other plans. In a shocking turn of events, Wrzosek landed a perfectly timed left high kick that knocked Hari out cold.
Basically, it was the last kick he could have mustered.
He's out. Just flicked it up.
In the United States, we call that a Hail Mary, a last gasp.
It was one of the biggest upsets in Glory's history, and